What's going on, everyone? So it's a really nice day. Well, it's kind of overcast, but I wanted to jump on real quick and have a substantive, I believe, conversation about discipline. At the beginning of this pandemic, I could say exactly April 21st. It's one of the worst days of my life. And what happened was, I'll eventually get into detail, but let's just say my life changed forever. And when it did, it had a detrimental impact on me. But what's crazy is even before April 21st of 2020, I was at a point where I was overweight, I was unhealthy, I was just not doing the right thing. So April 21st was one of the lowest points of my life, but I decided that I was going to take some time and just change my trajectory, change where I was and change what I was doing. So what I did is I decided to become disciplined. My discipline started with my eating, and in truth, that is probably one of the most important things that you can do. If you change your eating, if you change your exercise or activity level, you can have significant results in terms of your body composition, in terms of your weight. So that's what I did. I changed, and I was very disciplined. I decided to eat the exact same thing every single day. And the result is, in 3 months, my body changed just remarkably. And I was very proud of the work that I was able to put in. Now, the question started to come up. Are you going to maintain this discipline so that you can keep that body, or are you just going to have a short range level of discipline? I decided that I was going to not only have a intermediate, meaning, for the rest of that year and until April 21st of 2021, but my hope is to have this level of discipline for the rest of my life. And I say that about my body because a lot of people don't understand that there are specific things that you can do, you should do, in order to improve your chances of achieving the body, the mind, the spirit, the financial success that you wish to have. This video is coming because this young lady who's on Instagram, and she is doing a dance, and the crazy thing is that she's asking the question, or she's answering a question that probably came from one of her subscribers or her friends, and it was basically, how do you lose belly fat? And I'll put that video up here now, but she said there are specific things that you should do, and there are specific things that you shouldn't do. Now, I'm not going to recount all the things that she said, but one thing in particular that I know that she did say, in terms of the things that you should do, is that you should eat from home as opposed to eating out. She had a specific number of days that you should eat fast food. Now, again, this applies to your physical exertion, your physical activity, your physical being, but it also applies to everything else in your life. What we are doing on this channel is talking about the inequities that we experience as a people, not just a people, African American, but just as generally a people. And how do we change the trajectory of that situation? How do we move from being a people who are in despair, or people who don't have access to resources, to people who actually have access to the needed resources that we absolutely need? And I think one of the most important things is our level of discipline, our ability to make decisions and do the things that need to be done in order to achieve the goals and objectives that we wish to achieve. But more importantly, not just deciding to do those things, but deciding to do those things over and over and over again. So I believe that this is going to be a very short video, but the objective is to say that in order for you to achieve any goal, any objective, to make a difference not only in your life, but in your family's life, you have to have self-discipline. And you have to do the boring things over and over and over again. I'll give you my regimen, the things that I do. So I wake up normally at 5 o'clock in the morning. I will either do fasted cardio, where I go on the Stairmaster for 30 minutes, and then I get on the treadmill for 15 minutes, come home, I have a meal, do some work, have another meal, then I go and do what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now is I walk in my neighborhood, and I do this for about 45 minutes. Just a casual, leisurely walk, nothing extraordinary. Then I go back home and I have another meal. And then 2.5 hours later, I have another meal. And I do that every day. And the result is what you see. What you're seeing now is the body that I have developed. And candidly, at 53 years old, the body that I plan to maintain for the rest of my life. And it's not because I was blessed with unusual, extraordinary genes. It was only because I decided to become self-disciplined and to do the things, the boring things, every single day. So with that, I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and I pray that you exercise your level of discipline so that you can achieve the goals and objectives that you wish to achieve. I will see you in the next video.